The week almost over. State officials wrapping up their tour of schools across the state as part of National Public Schools Week. Superintendent of Public Instruction Kathy Hoffman stopped at Cuban Elementary in Phoenix. She visited with students and sat in on a class, speaking with teachers and staff members about the challenges the school faces. That includes not having a library until recently because they just didn't have the money. These are the kinds of problems Red for Ed wants to solve, and they're gearing up for another push for more pay and more funding for schools all over Arizona. A year ago today, an estimated 5,000 teachers came to the Capitol asking the governor and legislature to do more for education, including offering teachers competitive salaries and restoring school funding to pre-recession levels. A year later, the crowd may be here, but AEA President Joe Thomas says not much has changed.
While we made a very small dent in the teacher crisis, we still have over 7,500 classrooms that don't have a teacher at the end of every school year.
The governor's 2020 budget increases education funding $242 million. It includes $164 million to protect the 20% teacher pay raises and $21 million to expand the Arizona Teachers Academy. Teachers say the governor and legislature need to do more.
And so educators expect to see the governor and the legislature talking about increased revenue, increased taxes that the voters will support, the voters will reward, and that go directly into our classrooms to address these needs.
Thomas is hoping the governor will meet with teachers before he begins serious budget talks with the legislature. Last year, he made the same request and was denied. The governor's office says its 2020 budget increases school funding by 25% over 2015 when adjusted for inflation. According to a recent Stand for Children poll, nearly 90% of Arizonans support increased levels of funding for public schools. Stand for Children is an organization which advocates for funding public education.